Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana with another interesting Jordan comparison. I wanted you guys to look at something that I just picked up on. As you guys know, again, this is you guys coming along with me on my collecting journey, but on my collecting journey, I stumble upon illogical stuff or hobby fallacies or misconceptions or just oddities, just strange little oddities in the hobby. And I'm just going to post this out there, hit record and start talking. This is where my thought process is going. I want to talk about the 3 Michael Jordan Metal Universe base cards. Okay, so we're talking about 3 cards. I've got them pulled up here. I've got the 1997 Metal Universe base card number 23 PSA 10. And these are my cards. As always, I'm coming at you with an element of transparency here. So this is my particular card, front, back. You guys know the PMGs are the big, the big hits in that product. The PMG parallels, the red and the green, or the ruby and the emerald, whatever you want to call them, from 1997. This is the first year that Metal Universe was produced, and so this is the base card from that set. We're gonna look at pops and prices in a second, but I wanted to show maybe collectors or investors who aren't familiar with these particular Jordan base cards what they look like. So that's card number 1. Card number 2 is the 1997 Metal Universe Championship. So this is not a second series of Metal Universe. This is actually a separate product, and it's called 97 Metal Universe Championship. It came on the heels of the Metal Universe original, and that is what the base card looks for. That really beautiful card. And you guys know there's also a PMG parallel of this card. And I should have mentioned the PMG parallels of, let me go back. The PMG parallels in the original 97 Metal Universe, the greens are serial numbered to 10, the reds are serial numbered to 100, but really it's 90 because the first 10 are green. It's one of those weird, strange inconsistencies in the hobby back then. Metal Universe, they didn't just do serial number to 10, serial number to 90. They did serial number to 10, serial number to 100, but the first 10 were reserved for greens. And so reds are 90, greens are 10. And then when we get to second year, not second year, but 1997 Metal Universe Championship, these PMGs are serial numbered to 50. But this is the base card we're talking about today. So this is what the base card front and back looks like for that second year. And we're going to look at pops and prices in a second, because I want to show you something that kind of struck me as odd. And I'm not saying go out there and buy this or that or sell this or that, or we're always going to struggle with, is this one overvalued or is this one undervalued? And that's sort of what separates the studs in the hobby, is who can kind of differentiate between the two. And then the last one is this 1998 Metal Universe. So 3 Metal Universe products exist from the original 90s, right? It's a 97 Metal Universe, which we saw card number 1, 97 Championship, which was the second card we looked at, and this 1998 Metal Universe number 1 in the set, PSA 10 base right here, where he is going at, I think his name is Derek Martin, who was a not super, super sophisticated guard for, I believe, the Timberwolves back then. But Jordan's about to dunk on his face. He needs to move his face from where it is, to be quite honest with you. But that is the 1998 Metal Universe. So 3 Metal Universe cards, 3 base cards, okay? Here's what I saw that struck me as odd. It seemed like an irregularity. Here's the Metal Universe, same exact card we looked at that you saw in my vault, just like my card. It is a pop 133. It last sold for $3,112. So 133 is not a high pop card. Again, it's not a high pop card. It's not like a Zion base or Zion silver or whatever, but pop 133. The gem rate is 3% in PSA. There's 133. 4,000 have been graded. Okay, so just tuck that away. The next card we're going to look at is the 98 Metal Universe base. Second year Metal Universe base. Look at the pop, 29. But look at the value, almost 1/4. So the pop is about 1/4 and the value is about 1/4. That seems to me like an irregularity. And we're gonna give some theories. I'm gonna give some theories in a second, and really there's not gonna be any grand revelation at the end of it. But look at the gem percentage. It's the same, but look how many were submitted. 925 of the 1998 were submitted, but look how many of the 97. 4,321. If you add Beckett in there, that's about 5,500 that have been submitted. These is right at 1,000. So about 1/5 as many have even been submitted for grading. The gem rate on the PSA is exactly the same, 3%. But look at the pop rate. And then when we compare the prices, it's preposterous. It's $3,112 versus 810. That just seems like too big of an irregularity. Let's keep moving and check out the championship, right? So this is the kind of the in-between. Metal Universe 97 came out. Championship came out in the middle. 98 Metal Universe came out next. So this is the championship. Pop is about half of the 97 Metal Universe, right? 133, I'm estimating here, 74. It's somewhere between the two. The value is about the same as 98, 790, 800. Card Ladder says 788. Card Ladder says 800. So almost identical. Both of those pops significantly lower than the Metal Universe. And then same drill. Look at the gem rate. The gem rate's the same, so the gem rate's consistent. More Metal Universe Championship were submitted than 98 Metal Universe, but really what I want to focus on is the disparity in value. And I'm going to ask the question why. And so a beautiful thing that you can do with Card Ladder as a Card Ladder Pro member is I've got all three cards plugged in for you fellas and gals. And here they are down here, and we've looked at their all-time, right? So they all started as about the same value, $17, $16, $16. And we're talking way the hell back, y'all. We're talking, let's just start from way back in like 2009 or whatever. Okay, so we're going back, what is that, almost 14 years now to 2009. All these cards were worth about the same. There was no disparity between the cards. And then something just happened. I don't know what happened, but look right here back in 2021, the 97 Metal Universe, this card, right here, exploded all the way up to almost $14,000. The other cards also went on a run, like all cards did, especially 90s Jordan cards, also went on a run. But the 98 Metal Universe, this card right here, only went up to a high of 6,950, so a little bit right at half. And then the Metal Universe Championship, this card right here, this card right here went to a high of, let me get it. Come on. Oh, I can't find it. Come on. That's not right. Let's see. Maybe it's on here. High. No, I don't know. I can't get it to kind of catch. Oh, there it was. Nope. Sorry. I lost it again. Doggone it. I can't get it. It's down there. It's less than $2,000. We know that. Okay. So we're looking at the all-time change. So I guess the question is what happened? If we kind of go look at the last 2 years, they've followed a similar trend over the last 2 years. The championship is down 50%, about the 98 is down 73%, and the base is down 65%. But don't you guys find it odd that of these three cards, that the card that's by far the most populated is worth 4 times the 98, which is a similar product, similar value, everything's similar about it. And I guess the only thing that I can hang my hat on is first year, right? We know first year Prism's a big deal. 2016 first year Optic, Prism, I'm referring to 2012. That's a big deal. Big disparity, 2012 versus 2013. Big disparity, 2016 Optic. First year Exquisite, 2003. Big deal. And I guess that is the only explanation for the disparity between 97 Metal Universe base and 98 Metal Universe base in the same condition, the same grade, the same gem rate, the same quality of product, just 1 year after the other, but it's 4x the value and it's 1/4 the pop approximately. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So I'm not out here telling you to run out and buy as many of these 98 Metal Universe base as possible. I'm not. But when I ran across it, and the reason I ran across this is I was telling you, I was trying to go buy these cards in PSA 8, right? Because I don't own these cards in PSA 8, and I saw the value and I was like, and here's the thing, and this is another thing you can look at. Like the PSA 8 is only pop 384, and like we clicked on it, it's only 1,000 that's ever been, or 925 has ever even been submitted to PSA. There's only 384 8s. The 10s we know are rare. It's only a $24 card. That seems really cheap to me. Like $25 for a 1998 Metal Universe base when there's only 1,000 of them out there. And I'm not saying it should be 300, but $25 seemed really cheap. I mean, you can go buy a damn 89 Hoops PSA 8 for like $15. That's like pop a trillion, right? So I don't know. I just thought this was an interesting comparison between those three cards. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, a lot of crazy things have happened, and you would think if the 97 Metal Universe ran up far and away the most, as you can see on the chart, I mean, it ran all the way up to almost 13,950. You figured The percentage decrease right here in this column over here on the right would be the greatest for the 1997 Metal Universe because it's the highest pop and it ran up the most explosion in the hobby, leading into that first quarter of 2021. But it's not. It's not even come back as much as the 98 Metal Universe, which is the lowest pop out of the three. And so it seems to me like this irregularity and this movement of these three cards in comparison over the last 2 years is just unconventional and a little bit screwy. So let me know what you think. I don't know what that means. It might mean the 1997 Metal Universe is overvalued. An interesting comparison, a side comparison, and they have different, serial numbers, but another interesting comparison would be to go look at the PMGs from each particular set. And we can take the green out because that's just too much of a Sasquatch. But let's compare the red PMG with the championship, 97 championship PMG, which I'm also lucky to own a copy of, and compare that with the 1998 Metal Universe PMG, which is also serial number to 50, and then kind of compare those and see what those cards have done over the last 2 years. But it's just interesting. And so, I don't know, just wanted to throw that out there and let you guys check out what I see when I'm kind of digging through, trying to buy cards. Little things like this jump out at me. Let me know your thoughts. I'm curious about some of you other Jordan collectors out there. I know not everybody has PMGs and rubies and essential credentials and crazy shit like that, but I think most of us can and do own the 1997 championship and 1998 Metal Universe base cards in some grade. I would think it's not an expensive endeavor, but let me know what you guys think about the value of those cards. I think we can all agree $14,000 for a pop 133 base card. I don't care what the product is. If it's not serial numbered, that's too much. Like, we knew 14,000 was nutso. But this one's only come down to 3,000. Again, I own this card, and I'll tell you, I paid more than 3,000 for my card, but I think 3,000 is too much for this card. Sorry, I don't have you on screen share anymore. I think 3,000 is probably too much for this card. But at the same time, I think, let's get it back to PSA 10. I think 810 is not enough for that card. That's a beautiful card. It's a really good looking base card. It almost looks like an insert. It's got the feel of an insert, and it is hard to tell in this picture, but it's got a little gold to it, which is also appealing to collectors. And then this card also, I think, is absolutely beautiful. It's got another Hall of Famer who I've truly enjoyed watch losing and failing because I don't really have a great deal of respect for him off the court. Karl Malone in the background. That card just is very appealing, I think, from a base card perspective. I think it stands out amongst other base cards out there. And we've talked about this before. There's some base cards that just don't look like your ordinary base card, and so we know they're special. But the pop on the championship and the pop on the 98 is just so much lower. It's just odd that the prices haven't really, stayed with the 97 Metal Universe, which is a much higher population card. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you watching. Hit the like button if you like videos like this where we just randomly compare Jordan shit that I run across from the 1990s. I love it. I do it every day. This is just not a prepared video. It was just something I just looked at when I was over here trying to find a measly little 1998 Metal Universe base PSA 8, and this video turned out as a result of that. So more to come. I'll save this in the Jordan content playlist. If you guys are watching my channel and all you care about is Michael Jordan card collecting, you're in the right place. Go check the playlist on my channel and search under Michael Jordan content, and I've got Jordan stuff for days. Literally, I'm not exaggerating, hundreds of videos that are Michael Jordan centric. So check that out. Check out these two videos on your end screen. You never know, there may be other stuff on my channel that you guys enjoy watching. Those of you who have been with me from the beginning, I won't forget you when I own my island, from all the tens of $20s of dollars that I make from making these videos. I appreciate your guys' time. I appreciate you watching. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace. More Jordan to come, I promise.